After a lightning offensive by rebel forces in Syria, the dictatorial president Bashar al-Assad has been reported to have fled the country, effectively bringing his 24-year rule and over 50 years of the Assad dynasty in Syria to an end. The Syrian Prime Minister Mohammad Ghazi al-Jalali has announced full cooperation to the leadership that the people of Syria choose. At the head of this attack was the rebel group HTS. The Islamist military group Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, or the HTS, which led the initial attack on the Assad regime, has been declared a terrorist organization by the US, UN, Turkey and other countries. Set up as a direct affiliate of the Al-Qaeda in 2011 under the name of Jabhat al-Nusra, and with ISIS involvement, it was better known for its jihadist ideology rather than its revolutionary zeal. But in 2016, its leader Abu Muhammad al-Julani reinvented the body, separate from Al-Qaeda, which eventually got its new name, HTS, when it merged with other similar groups. Since then, its main goal has been to establish fundamentalist Islamic rule in Syria. Centered in the northwest, HTS has been the de facto administrator in Idlib. It is the HTS which launched the surprise attack on Aleppo on November 27th, after almost 4 years of relative silence and assumption that the war was effectively over. This is partly true, as in 2020, Russia and Turkey had brokered a ceasefire with the group to prevent further escalation, and it had largely held. But the recent onslaught on Hezbollah by Israel gave the rebel groups an opportunity to spring a surprise attack. Assad had relied on Hezbollah apart from the Russian army to control the Syrian rebels, since the Syrian army found the task difficult to manage alone. In its latest onslaught, the HTS was joined by an umbrella group of Turkish-based Syrian militias called the Syrian National Army. Aleppo, Hama, Homs, and then Damascus, important city centers and the capital, fell in quick succession, without much resistance from the Syrian army, which either fled or joined the rebel groups. In a recent exclusive interview to CNN, the group's leader, Abu Muhammad al-Julani, had declared that the primary goal of the organization was to overthrow the Assad regime. They have been successful in this endeavor. But the difficult journey begins now. In the absence of any noteworthy or credible moderate opposition party or coalition at present, the highest probability for transfer of power is to the HTS. HTS continues to remain a hardline organization, but experts argue that there have been attempts to operationalize a civilian government. Since 2016, Jalani has been positioning himself and his group as credible caretakers of a Syria liberated from Assad. While HTS struggles for legitimacy, human rights violations by its members and infighting with other groups pose important challenges, which it must overcome in order to ensure peace in a country embroiled in civil war for 13 years, leaving over 500,000 dead, almost 7 million refugees, and 13 million Syrians forced to leave the security of their homes. Bureau Report, India Today Global.